I'll just kind of quickly click through my 5 favorite foods. I call it the holy trinity of beverages. As a scientist, I began to really ask that question, what is health beyond simply the absence of disease? Well, it turns out, and this is 30 years of research, that our health is a result of our body's own health defense systems. These are systems that are hardwired in our body. They formed in our bodies when we were still in our mom's womb. So before we were born, these systems were germinating and forming. And there's 5 of them that I've done the deepest dive and research, and I'm working on new ones as well. But basically, these 5 health defense systems are swashbuckling to defend our health against the enemies that could cause disease from the time we're born until our very last breath. Our health defenses are healthy, we can be healthy. And when our health defenses are compromised or down, that's actually when we become vulnerable and sick. Cancer's touched almost everyone that I know, and whether it's directly or indirectly, a friend, a colleague, a family member. But, people who are diagnosed with cancer, like my patients, they'll say, Dr. Lee, why did I get cancer? Right. So, on a patient level, I would think through what their risk factors are and everything else. But in my head, what I actually started to think about is, why don't we get cancer more often? How come we don't all get cancer all the time? Right? You think? And that actually is a really important question, because you're breathing secondhand smoke, but you don't develop lung cancer. You're out in the sunshine, maybe even just stuck in traffic, and you don't get melanoma, right? And so this is actually getting at the answer to the question, what are our body's health defenses? What are those defenses that protect us against cancer and heart disease and diabetes and metabolic syndrome and against hair loss? And the answer is, we've got 5 of these systems that are hardwired inside our body, work to actually keep every part of our body, including our hair, healthy. Here's the thing. I'll just kind of quickly click through my 5 favorite foods. All right. One of them is actually, I'm going to cheat because I'm going to put 3 foods into it. One of them, and I call it the holy trinity of beverages. All right. It's water, tea, and coffee. Water actually helps you lose weight. Actually helps keep all the systems well hydrated, in good shape. If you're dried out, these aren't going to be working very well. It's like not watering your plants. Okay. To do well. You want your health defenses to work well. You want to make sure they're well watered. Tea, this is all part of the first one, lights up all your body's health defense systems. Blood vessels, stem cells, gut health, DNA protection, lowering inflammation. So does coffee. So I love to drink coffee in the morning. I'll drink tea at night. It actually is a perfect thing. I call it the holy trinity. That's one. All right. I'll tell you a second one that I love. I love tomatoes. We talked about we mentioned tomatoes a little bit. Tomatoes are amazing. They're a fruit. You can cook them in so many different ways. You pick a tomato off a vine. It's got good source of vitamin C. It's got lycopene. You want more lycopene? Cook that tomato down. Right? When you add heat to the tomato, it changes the chemistry of the lycopene. Now your body really wants to absorb it. You want to super absorb it? Add a little extra virgin olive oil when you're heating it. Tomato sauce, and that you get absorbed real quick. All right. So tomatoes I like certain kinds of leafy greens. Look, let's admit it. Even though people who talk about health love broccoli, I don't hate broccoli, but I would say it's my number one. I like mustard greens. I like collard greens. I like bok choy. A lot of these greens that our parents might have cooked for us when we were stew them. You do all kinds of interesting things. You could put them in soups. Amazing. They're actually filled with bioactives, again, natural chemicals that light up all of our body's health defense systems and burn down harmful extra visceral fat as well. That's great. Extra virgin olive oil. I love olives, but the oil from olives is really healthy. Extra fat, better than butter, better than seed oils, better than vegetable oils. You should go for extra virgin olive oil. A little myth I'll tell you about. So it's got polyphenols, which is really good for you, and it's got a healthy fat. Okay, the healthy fat actually helps your metabolism. You can help to lose weight by having oil. How much? What's the dose? It's about 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil you can have a day. That's been shown to actually benefit your health. If you pay attention, we all need to pay a little bit more close attention to how our body feels. We need to be better in touch with it. That's why we got to slow down. That's why we got to sort of like take a moment to be in touch with being. Listen to your body is telling you what you need.